Hi, and welcome to this low elo tier list. This tier list is meant for low elo, as said. I'm thinking gold and below. It's not necessarily all the best champions in the game, but it's champions you are most likely not able to fuck up while playing. Uh, Starting at the top, it's the BS tier, it's the bullshit tier. These are four champions you should stay away from. You don't want them on the enemy team, and you don't want them on your own team. Uh, it's Yasuo, it's tier 10 in lane. Riven, he will probably leave the game if he fails the all-in at level 3. Lee Sin, he will either go 40-0 for the enemy team, or he will dive and die on your team. And Vayne, it's the same as Lee Sin. She will carry the enemy, or she will lose the game for you. Going to the A tier, I put Annie. Annie is a simple champion. Her combos and mechanics and everything are really simple, so you won't get tempted to try anything fancy. You just stack your stun, you flash in, and you kill someone. Uh, Mundo, it's the same, no flashy combos, and it don't scale too well with AP or AD, so you won't be tempted to go, full retard. Um, Going to the next champion is Janna. Super simple. You just stay back, you shield your AD carry. Don't try and make the big plays. Nunu, it's the same. You go around, you farm. You can't really do anything fancy, and just build tanky and CC portal and be useful in your own way. And I was debating whether I'd take Caitlyn or Sivir as the A tier. Um, I chose Caitlyn because she has a long range, so it will take a longer time for you to go into melee and die. Uh, Hopefully you could press E and survive if someone engages on you. For the B tier, for mid lane, I actually took Morgana. Uh, like Annie, she's super simple to farm with. She have her E that could, negate a lot of CC and ganks, and there's not a lot to her. You try and hit the Q, you hit, good, you miss, back out. For top lane, I took Darius. He's, an aggressive laner, but he's really simple and have, at least in melee, not a lot of bad matchups. So I think he should be pretty good, and he's really easy to, abuse the enemy if he's not that skilled at a melee champion. For support, I chose Raka. Like Janna, just stay in the back line and heal people up and be annoying in your own way. For jungle, I took Rammus. Not like Nunu, no simple combos or anything. Just build tank and go into the AD carry and press taunt. That's basically the game plan. For AD carry, I took Sivir. Sivir could, easily farm with Q and W. You also have your spell shield to negate, CC and ganks and stuff, and you also have the run speed to run away from the enemy team if anything happens. For the R tier, it's called the risky tier. These are champions that, in theory should be really simple, but you might be able to fuck them up anyways. Uh, for mid lane, I took Lissandra. She's easy to farm with the mana flow band and her passive. You don't really have the same mana issues as you had in the past. The only reason she's on the R tier is because she have her E that you might get tempted to, go into the enemy and, completely feed. Mm, Thundermare, same. He have an ultimate that won't let him die. Uh, his game plan is really simple. You just split push all day and win through split pushing. I put him in the R tier because you might get tempted to try and team fight and just get CC and die. Blitzcrank support, really simple champion. You know what you want to do. but you might grab the tank or something you don't want to grab, so put him in the R tier. Amumu, he's notoriously banned in low elo, at least he used to be. The reason I put him in the R tier is because of his Q. He's a really simple champion. The gank pattern to his team fight, everything is really simple, but you just might tower dive a few times during the lane phase and give up some unnecessary kills that Nuno and Ramos would not do. And for AD carry, I'm taking Tristana. Uh, she's long range, super safe, good farm, a lot of damage, but you might press W and jump into the enemy team before getting a reset and then die. For the DB tier, it's called the Don't Bother tier. These are, five champions that, you really shouldn't bother trying to play at low elo unless you really want to trick them. It's Talia. Uh, it's too much going on, and you might, fail her combo and do zero damage or, ult into the enemy team or something. For top lane, I'm choosing Rumble. Uh, to get the most out of Rumble, you should be able to use his passive well to get the most damage, the most shield, and all that stuff. Uh, it's just too much, and I wouldn't recommend him if you haven't played him a lot. Uh, Rakan is really simple, but with his ultimate, running in and charming, and his engage tool, I would guess you would suicide more often than you get kills. For Nidalee, Nidalee could be a great jungler, great farmer, great pressure early, but she require you to know what to do and be aggressive, and you will most likely run around and do neither of those things. So you should go with Nunu, Ramos, Amumu, something like that. For the AD carry, I was supposed to put Draven and not Jhin, so just pretend it's a picture of Draven. Yeah, for to get the most out of Draven, you need to be able to manage access not just during the lane phase, but also in team fights and later in the game. And we both know that you will drop the access and drop your DPS. So I would suggest not picking Draven and just stay with the simple picks. That was everything for me. I hope you will go into ranked now and win a lot of games. And best of luck on the Rift, and take care.